Hello! Today we will
make a vlog.
Cuento Javi's house
While we talk about
globalization.
Televisa presenta.
First, we will tell you the positive aspect in politics. Globalization has had a significant impact on politics worldwide, creating both benefits and challenges. Next are some of the main pros globalization in politics. 1. Global interconnectedness. Globalization has allowed for greater interconnection between countries, which has led to an increase in international cooperation and diplomacy. This has facilitated the resolution of conflict and the promotion of world peace. Diplomatic solutions to conflict between countries can be sought through international organizations. 2. International trade. Globalization has encouraged the growth of international trade, leading to an increase in economic opportunities for countries. This has allowed the expansion of industries and the creation of jobs, as well as access to a greater variety of goods and services for citizens. 3. UN. The UN also plays a role in global governance, providing a forum for countries to discuss and make decisions on international issues. The UN General Assembly, which brings together and members states, allows for exchange of ideas and the adoption of resolutions that can have an impact on globalization. In summary, the UN plays a fundamental role in promoting international cooperation and taking measures address global change in the context of globalization. 4. Cooperation in global uses. Globalization has led to greater recognition of the need to address global change, such as climate change, poverty, and inequality. This has promoted collaboration between countries in the search for joint solutions, has strengthened international institutions. In summary, globalization has brought with important benefits in the political sphere, such as greater global interconnection, the exchange, access to information, and cooperation on global uses. However, it is also important to take into account the change and inequalities that globalization has generated and work to achieve equitable and sustainable development. Now we will indulge in the
environment field. Some of the benefits of globalization on the environment are the transfer of green technologies, since globalization has allowed the transfer of sustainable technologies and environmental practice between countries. Has encouraged collaboration between countries in research for solutions for the environment, such as collaboration between experts to address environmental problems, which has led to significant advance in environmental protection and has helped joint research to find solutions for the environment. Has facilitated the exchange of knowledge and resources in the field of renewables. This has driven the adoption of cleaner energy sources such as solar and wind. It has also promoted international cooperation in environmental protection through international agreements and treaties such as the Montreal Protocol, whose main objective was to protect the ozone layer, the Convention on Biological Diversity, whose objective was to conserve biological diversity, etc. To globalization, access and information about environment has become easier, which leads to people having greater awareness about the environment, and there is great international collaboration to address problems such as climate change, the deforestation, and loss of the biodiversity. This promoted the protection of natural resources and awareness of the importance of natural resources, and has implemented conservation policies and has also promoted the conservation of ecosystems and the protection of the endangered species. Globalization has driven technological innovation in the environmental field. This has led to the development of more efficient technologies such as solar panels, wind turbines, among others. That has also helped to improve renewable energy, and it has led to corruption of clean energies such as solar, wind, hydraulic energy, among others. Now we will talk about the economy sphere.
The effects of globalization are the result of the growing interdependence of national economies. This process is characterized by the increase in economic transactions both in volume and in the variety of goods and services that are exchanged, along with an increase in the circulation of capital. Thanks to globalization, it is possible to benefit from increasingly vast markets around the world and have greater access to capital flows and technology, and benefit from cheaper imports and broader export markets. In a globalized economy, opportunities for growth are driven by phenomena such as electronic commerce or the Industrial Revolution, thanks to which companies have been able to increase their production and expand their markets, generating unprecedented economic growth. Globalization has driven intense interconnection between financial markets, streamlining the circulation of capital and promoting economic integration on a global scale. But there is one more factor that is crucial to understanding how this globalization will affect the economic and people's lives: the development of new technologies. In this sense, the automation of business processes will be a key to understanding the new global world. National governments and international organizations have taken measures to promote economic globalization, and although there are signs of reversal in some countries, the historical process seems inevitable. Below are a series of factors that define this new model of economic relations between countries around the planet. 1. Improving life in developing countries. 2. Access to free trade. 3. The wage gap increases.
No one will read as something she found about
Globalization and its impact on culture. On the negative side of the globalization process are mainly cultural equality and economic inequality.
It is paradoxical that the same global lifestyle is promoted. The difference in the quality of life are some great not only between countries, but within people, especially among individuals who were all looking for an opportunity in individual development that they have already seen. More than the change, what is worrying is that the change will take all countries to the same place, to the same lifestyles. But this process is not new. For example, an inhabitant of New York may have more in common with some from London than with some from the countryside of their own country, of like Halloween House is original from the United Kingdom. And that already happened centuries ago. The fear of losing national identity is not only believing that owns one roots are abandoned, but also that the way of life from one country to another is not differentiated. Just as the problem of a language disappearing is not something minor. The consequences that you can bring us are that some quantum of cultural tradition that have been displaced by others of great influence are in danger of being lost of forget. Cultural diversity is reduced as a popular culture is generated. The customs of the most developed and influential countries in the world are imposed. Cultural globalization is a dynamic phenomenon that is generated by commercial, political, and social exchanges, which is why it is difficult for culture not to be affected and modified. Cultural globalization can lead to the loss of national sovereignty. The conceptions of big brands take precedence over the conception and promotion of what is made and represents the culture of country or regions.
This was our
Blog about
globalization.
Thanks for watching.
¿Qué es eso? Somos amigas, no somos.
Mirándome.
Te va a tirar un pedito. ¿Dónde estás?
Escuché todo. Cómprenme your face.
A ver,
Escuché todo igual, lo
Your
escuché todo.
face.
espérate. A ver, vas a aparecer de repente.
Ay, ¿qué tengo adentro?
Your face.
Ya.
Today we will make a vlog.
Somos amigos, no somos amigues. Somos amigos, no somos.
Lleguemos al pasaje. Vamos en dos.
Estoy como el.
Ya, dale. Graba.
Pero espérate.
¿Qué te iban? Cámara.